Ram, Jai Ram, 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 Ram. There is some greatness in human nature. Some things are so inlaid intrinsically. The steadiness in human behavior is something divine. We say we make mistakes, they happen. Just as the river need not flow straight, it may take some turns, but ultimately it reaches the ocean. The same way in human life, you pass through so many difficulties, situations which may lead us away from the main path. They say the troubles and tribulations in life. But they say it is like a balance, kavadi kundalu we say. You carry both the scales, the sorrows and pleasures. Is it absolutely necessary to have sorrows, to make mistakes in life? There are people who have not committed even one mistake. They say only if you do a thing, you will commit a mistake. A person who doesn't do any work doesn't commit mistakes also. So there is a common saying that a person who works is prone to make some mistakes also. It is excusable, you can correct them always. That is why in Christian philosophy, confession, you confess, sit before the Lord and say you confess. That purifies, cures, removes all the... In Hindu philosophy also, Hindu religion also, Veda also says, paschatapam. See, compunction. Seek forgiveness of the Lord. That is why the Lord is described to forgive divine. It is not always human to err. We are prone to err, but God never errs. They say we blame the Lord for any difficulties we face. You have done all this for me. I am a... This is another blunder in life. Because life has so much of stress when you live. You interact, things impact. I have seen, for say, actively for 70 years, traveling the length and breadth of India and abroad, discussing, meeting thousands of people, handling hundreds of cases, as a director, a number of companies also, writing several books, gathering lot of information. So many things affect my thinking process. So there are occasions when I might have faltered. Then after a time, probably it may come to light and you can correct yourself. Nothing is irreversible except the time. Time is the only thing which cannot be reversed. But if you commit mistakes, you can correct them. Come to the path. Just if we lose the way, we can come back and then start afresh. It can be done. In philosophy, in Vedanta, in Veda also, there are certain rules. which should be learned so that you will live a good life. Worry comes when you make mistakes. You get worried that you have done something wrong. How to correct it? Certain things can be simply wished away because they are innocuous. Simple mistakes like children they play on the shores, build some temples, some sort of toys, and then the wave washes away. Or they may themselves jump on them and collapse them. That is all the play. In life also. Can you indulge in playfulness all your life? Krishna's life was all playfulness as a child, but he faced so many dangers from his own relations, maternal uncle. Rama had to go out into the jungles and he also faced. Whether it was his own mistake or judgment to go after the deer with the golden tail at the behest of his consort Sitama, when she desired to take then he could have said, no, this is unnatural, this is a trick of the demons, because he was facing the demons in the jungles. Now in society we are facing so many problems created. There are certain tendencies of people which will not allow you to live in peace. So, Saint Francis of Assisi hints at them. They say, Lord, make me an instrument of peace. Where there is trouble, let me give them a rest. See, saints' way is not that they seek trouble, but their mission is to get peace established. Wherever they go, they want to see peaceful atmosphere. People live in peace. That is the saints' way. Rishis were like that, and they gave out. What was their interest? We say we have an axe to grind. They did not have any axes to grind. They lived simple lives, austere lives, pure lives. See Ganga, how pure it is in the Himalayas. As it comes down, the pollutions is added. It gets polluted. Then we have to clean it again. Like that in life also. As the child in mother's lap, you play about and get back to peace. The greatest peace and joy, comfort is in the mother's lap. But as you grow, Lord is the lap of the Lord. Does it give comfort simply to confess? Yes. If you really realize that you have committed a blunder, see, you may commit some mistakes even if you know the right path. Willfully. That is why mensaria we add in law the intention, bad intent. How can you avoid bad intent? May commit mistakes intentionally. Certain things are punishable even if you have no intention. See, some mistakes are punishable. But most of the things are committed with knowledge of the offense. That is to be avoided. How do you avoid? That is why they say, always be in the company of good people. Satsangatve, nisangatvam, nisangatve. Shankara gives certain rules. Veda gives certain rules. Think of the Lord. Now, after retirement, as in work, you have to handle so many cases. I handled about 300 companies in Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Madras, all over, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Mumbai to Shillong, I traveled and handled so many cases. I met so many people. So in the course of my work, when handling the cases, dictating my reports, there can be slips. You can correct them. But your aim should always be to live a simple, straightforward way life without offending. See, some things you have to, a doctor operates. That is, not to hurt you, but to cure you of the problem. So, these things are common to life. So, you must guard against committing mistakes and hurting people. So, the prayer is always not to hurt anyone. Can we live like that? That is why in Buddhism, Jainism, the absolute purity, they cover their mouths with the cloth so that they may not inhale the insects or throw out the thing. Or they will not walk on the floor because they may trample on the insects or ants. See, so many things. But in practical life, the gardener cuts off certain branches to make the tree grow properly. It gives more flowers, more fruit. So in life also, when we train the children, we tell them certain things to be avoided, certain things to be done. Even if they cause some inconvenience, they may not like. But you make them get by heart certain slokas. We used to. My grandfather used to say, prescribe 10 slokas you get by heart and recite them tomorrow. I may not know the meaning, but when I started reciting, I used to feel a sort of joy. See, these Sanskrit slokas in Ramayana particularly, they give a buoyancy, a happiness. The words are so arranged. This is the mantra shastra they developed later. Every mantra, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Samartha Ramdas gave it to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He was also so disturbed with the things in India because the Mughals were ruling and we became slaves. So Shivaji was very much disturbed with the conditions. And Samartha Maharaj Das, he gave this sloka, mantra, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Keep chanting. It will bring your mind to rest. Equanimity, poise, peace. This is true. You can experience it. I have seen when I was in stress by work, not your own making. See, people, self-starters, there are some who have no other work except to do some mistake. In the animals also you find some trend. But for a human being, you should always try to live a peaceful life without hurting anyone. For this, if you commit mistake, to err is human, they say. It's not necessary that you should err, but it may happen. It happens also. Because when you are living in the world, that is why people used to go away far from the madding crowd. My grandfather lived for 100 years in his ashram, quietly. And they were, my aunt and others, they were not allowing people to see him even. Because they would pour out their difficulties and he naturally gets disturbed. If we hear and see the troubles of people, naturally you will get troubled. I used to feel that way. So you should avoid the troubles or seeing people in trouble. Remove the troubles. That was the Rishi. The Rishi way is remove the cause for any unhappiness. See, when the cause for a thing is removed, eradication of poverty. Causes of poverty you remove. then poverty will not be there. Then you need not draw programs for removing the poverty. First, remove the causes for becoming poor or becoming sick. See, this is the Vedic way. For that they prescribed certain things. Chanting when there is any probability. Possibility or probability? Probability. You keep chanting Ram, 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 Ram. It steadies the mind. A steady life. The rishis lived such lives. Even now it is possible. In modern world, things are very stressful. To avoid that, as much as possible, you try to maintain this Ram chanting, Ram, Ram, Ram. That will be steady. Because they make some toys, you move it, then it equilibrium, it comes back like the pendulum swing. So the mind also. The mind, they say, oscillates. This is the nature of the mind. To keep it concentrated, meditation, they say. Concentration is meditation. Yoga is meditation. How? They say, I have tested about so many 100 mantras. Ram, 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 Ram. It is a vibration which naturally brings the mind to rest. Then you can concentrate. It improves efficiency of the mind. So this is how I have struck on this Ram, 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 Ram mantra. All the mistakes, several mistakes, not consciously, unconscious, sometimes by slip of the thing. When I have written so many books, 18 books, some things slips happen. And once it is printed, it is there. But you can correct it and then show your sincerity, honesty. And it is always accepted. This is life. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.